Hi everyone and welcome to the Panic Drop channel.
It's been around 1 month since I made an update on Bitcoin, and there hasn't been a lot happening except for a confirmation of the daily downtrend. Because you can see daily lower highs forming each time, and in May we also saw daily lower lows. And right now the price is a little bit choppy, so I figured I'll do a short video about it. In the previous video, I mentioned I expected Bitcoin to test the middle line of the Gaussian channel on the weekly chart, which was at 26.5k, and it briefly went below 26k. So now I'm still expecting Bitcoin to trade sideways in the Gaussian channel, which is between 30k and 20k. Currently, the weekly chart is showing weakness as well, as Bitcoin is now trading below the 10 weekly moving average, and it has almost a second close below this moving average. My base case is Bitcoin trades lower in the next month to the lower line of the Gaussian channel. That's why I sold half of my Bitcoin trade position in anticipation of a drop near the 20k range. There is one last hope case we can make if we look at the daily chart. Bitcoin had a decent spike down on May 12, taking out the swing low of March and closing back above. This is a short term trade setup, and that's why I decided to hold half of my trade position. If Bitcoin were to trade below the low of May 12, I would close the remaining trade positions. If Bitcoin were to trade back above 30k, I would close the remaining position too, in preparation for June and July, which are seasonally more bearish months. And if Bitcoin were to make a spike down somewhere in that period, I could deploy more to my trade position and core position with the cash freed. If Bitcoin were to go straight up in the short term and test, for example, 35k, it's still more likely to be a local high and trade lower into the end of July. If I'm wrong and Bitcoin continues to go up, I still have my 7% Bitcoin core position, which I'm not selling and simply holding during the whole bull run phase of this new 4-year cycle. These short-term moves should not influence us in trying to sell to buy lower. The core position is meant to hold and should not be touched until the time target of when the 4-year cycle high might be in. And this is estimated to be around the end of 2025. This is the more likely scenario, but as mentioned in the previous video, Bitcoin could still make a new all-time high this year and have a longer bear market, making a low in Q4 of 2026, but this is less likely. So, what's important right now in the short term is to be mentally prepared for a move down and make sure you don't get scared and sell your core Bitcoin position. There are people still out there claiming Bitcoin will come down to 10k, and I suggest you ignore this FUD because Bitcoin is in a clear weekly uptrend, making higher lows and higher highs. To remain in a weekly uptrend, Bitcoin can easily come down and test the previous March low at 20k. Maybe form a double bottom to feed the bears a little bit and then bounce higher to continue its weekly uptrend. Bitcoin is a highly volatile asset and has a history of dropping 20 to 30% during its uptrend. If you look at the previous cycle, you can see Bitcoin had multiple 30% drops during the bull phase. This cycle already had a 24% move down, and Bitcoin is currently 16% down from the local high, which is very normal if we look at its history. Just to go briefly over altcoins, I'm still holding off on buying altcoins because most Bitcoin pairs are in a downtrend. Bitcoin dominance still has some room to go as it's in a weekly uptrend, and some altcoins might do well, but it's too risky at this stage to speculate on them. The only other coin I'm holding is Ethereum, which is not really an altcoin in my opinion. Ethereum has surprised me during the 2022 bear market as it held pretty strong against Bitcoin. That's why I will probably add to my ETH core position during the next low. My ETH core position is currently 2.26% and I want to increase it to 3.5%.
That's it for today. Thank you for watching. I hope you found this content helpful. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to like and subscribe to stay tuned for more videos like this. Take care and have a great day. Bye bye.